Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hi, everybody. It's Char and Sunny. It is January 22nd, 2016. Oh, God, I remember when I was 16. Can't believe it's 2016. Anyway, there's a full moon out. There's five planets in alignment tonight, and the energy is really strange. And there's a snowstorm for all of you watching on the East Coast and Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. Stay in. I always loved when we had snow days in Michigan because it was an excuse to not have to do anything but be cozy and eat. So I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you're watching CharVision. And I have a great guest today. Her name is Helen Vonderheide, and she is an expert with the Akashic Records, which I say Akashic. You say Akashic, I say tomato, you say potato. Tomato, potato, whatever. So anyway, so Helen, you were a producer?
I still am.
Oh, you are a producer.
Yes.
Okay, good for you. But tell us how you got into the Akashic Records, learning about it, because you're really an expert about it. What is that around your neck? I'm so ADD.
They're
I'm
little
so sorry.
Buddhas.
Oh, they're very cute. Okay. Okay, so go on.
Well, I have been in the film industry for the last 12 years, producing TV and film. And about a year and a half ago, a project that I had been working on for about 5 years completely fell apart. It was in development, and I was putting everything together. And in that process, just things in my life, my path became very dark and bleak. And I really couldn't find a way out of that. I was exposed to the Akashic Records through a friend here in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. She said that a friend of hers got certified and needed to practice on people. Mm-hmm. Sounded like something I was interested in. At the time, I was practicing Buddhism. Mm-hmm. And I gave it a shot. And in this reading, the woman knew nothing about me, but she knew me better than I knew myself.
Wow.
So I knew there was something to it. And then over the course of maybe a few years, I only went to her a few times, but the third reading I said, these have been so healing, I would love to do this for other people. Mm-hmm. And that's when I got certified as a practitioner.
And did you go to school for it, or did she teach you?
I took a beginner certification course. It's 9 hours.
Where is it?
The teachers are all over the world. Oh. They are certified.
Did you do it online?
This one I did in person.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So the teachers are certified under Linda Howe, and they're all over the world. And that girl that read my records, she connected me to her teacher, and her teacher just so happened to be in Los Angeles teaching a class.
Oh, see, that was meant to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
That was meant to be.
Oh, yes.
So now you're producing, but you're also... Now, what do you do? Do you take people... How do you do this? You read their Akashic Records?
Yes.
Is that what you do?
Yes. So
like you do it intuitively? How do you do this?
So I'll tell you the process. So what I do is I am a certified practitioner, so I work with several clients a week, and I do readings for them. And now I'm also a certified teacher, so I'm teaching anywhere from maybe like 2 to 4 classes a month. Oh. I'm probably teaching a little bit too much.
Because it's probably really can be draining.
It is very exhausting.
You know, to back up a second, tell everyone, including me, exactly what the Akashic Records are.
Yes. So the Akashic Records are a vibrational record of a soul in their journey. It is an archive of all past life, present, and future possibilities.
Right.
And the way that I access someone's records is through a sacred prayer. It's called the Pathway Prayer Process to access the heart of the Akashic Records. And that was founded by Dr. Linda Howe. And I say that prayer, and I insert someone's legal name in the prayer. And then once their records are open, I announce the records are now open, and then I'm communicating with that person's masters, teachers, and loved ones. So the masters...
Okay, so that's fascinating. And so are you seeing their past lives?
It depends on the question.
Or you might be seeing their life right now and what they need.
It
heal?
actually starts with a question. So I always encourage my clients to come in with questions, areas they would like a little bit more insight on. And then depending on that question, whatever information comes up is usually present life. But it has also, there have been times where they said, in order to answer this question, we need to bring you back to a past life. So that happens, happens not often, but it happens.
You know, my sister is a psychologist and does past life regression, and her spirit guides are keepers of the Akashic Records, which is interesting. So you both probably tune into the similar things.
Yeah.
John, our engineer John, hooray for John, yay, who puts up with me, said something very interesting. Tell her what you said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no problem. Yeah.
Tell her what you said about the internet.
Oh, okay. I was saying earlier, I think the Akashic Records to me is like the internet. And then you go as Google, as the search, and so you ask the question, and then you're connected to the internet so you can get the answer from the search. But of course, you have to do the prayer and all that to access it, so you got to log on and log off.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
No, that's very true, because we say a prayer to open and we say a prayer to close, because if you had the records open, for an extended period of time, you would be completely wiped out.
Yeah.
You would just be drained of so much energy. Yeah. And it's also like you have 1 foot in the third dimension of consciousness and 1 foot in the fifth. So you're not even really being present. But we have the ability to go in and go out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great analogy. I love it.
Yeah, see, I thought that was pretty smart. He comes up with a lot of smart things that not all of us hear. Okay, so how are you able to tap into them?
It's really simple. It's a prayer. It is a sacred prayer, and every line in the prayer has a really high vibration that starts to access this energy. And you don't need to meditate before. I don't want to know the questions before. I want to just know
you
that.
want it to be organic and
right.
pure.
Yeah.
That's when I read, I don't want to know anything about anyone. I get that, because then it's natural and it's organic. Yeah. And when you were talking earlier about the fifth dimension, besides it being a music group that was popular when I was a kid, well, tell us about the first dimension and the fifth dimension and those in between.
You know, I should know about the first and the second, but I don't. I know that the third dimension of consciousness is what we consider reality. It's like our physical lives.
Okay.
And as we're accessing the records, we are taking ourselves from the third through the fourth, which is spirit guides, angels, spirit animals, that sort of thing. And then we get into the fifth. And when we're in the fifth, and this is what I have been taught, I know there's several ways to access the records. When we're in the fifth dimension of consciousness, we are communicating with the masters, teachers, and loved ones. So the masters have known us since the inception of our soul. They're a body of energy, and they've never been incarnated into a human being. They were created to oversee who we become in the human experience. Teachers are lesson specific. They may or may not have been incarnated into a human being. They're usually with us to learn a certain lesson, and then once we've mastered it, they go away and the masters assign someone new. So some lessons could be self-love, unconditional love, letting go, being present, among many other, self-forgiveness. And then loved ones are people who have passed away, and then even souls that will incarnate into our soul circle in this lifetime.
Right. And so people that you once knew, you might know again when they're reborn, or when they physically are born on the earth again.
Yes. In fact, I've actually experienced that where My father's father passed away when he was, I think, in his 20s. And my dad was the first person that I practiced on. And he asked about his father. And immediately they showed me an image of my nephew, Vincent. And I was like, Dad, Vincent is Grandpa. And he was like,
Whoa.
Really? And at the time, Vincent is too.
It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, and my dad said, well, Vincent doesn't remind me at all of my father. And they said, well, no, he's his own person now. He's someone new. And over time, as Vincent grows up, you're going to see some similarities. And
has that happened?
Vincent is still young. He's
still
like
a baby.
4, yeah.
But how cool is your dad to be open to allow you to do that for him?
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Because he wants to learn.
Yes.
Your daddy wants to learn. He probably doesn't get it like you get it, but he wants to learn about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it seems to me that when you're tapping into the Akashic Records, you're finding out people's past lives as well, right? So
Yes.
do you find what goes on in this life? And like if somebody keeps repeating like a relationship with someone, they break up, they go back, they break up, they go back, they break up, they go back. Do you think it's like, something that's been going on for lifetimes?
There is a lot of soul level promises. I have seen when I am being taken back to a past life, it is usually, for example, someone is asking about a particular person in their life, and the masters, teachers, and loved ones are saying, oh, they have had several past lives with this person. And they start to show me what those lifetimes were. And there's such a range of like what those experiences are. But what I've noticed is that when someone is coming back into your life from a past life, it can sometimes be very lesson specific, or to come back as that soul promise to experience this lifetime again if maybe they weren't able to share enough time together in a past life.
Do you talk about karma with people? Like
that does come up. Yes, not a lot, but it does come up. People ask if they have the ability to change their karma, and they absolutely do. When someone is experiencing a limiting pattern or an unbudgeable issue, when they're becoming aware of the root of that issue, then it allows them to make some changes as they move forward, and that's how they're able to change their karma.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
Because while you're talking, this keeps coming in my head. I feel like you're going to do a film on this, or some kind of, or a documentary, or you're working on something that has to do with a similar topic or a similar something. Are you in the process of doing this? I'm seeing like animation or technology or.
I am looking for new ideas. There's a TV series that I'm attached to produce right now. It's based on Elizabeth Bathory. She's a 16th century Hungarian countess, and she tortured and killed over 600 maidservants.
Whoa.
But at the heart of Elizabeth, she always wanted love, which is everything a human being is seeking, is to be loved and to...
That's why we're here, is
to
to
show
love and be
love.
loved.
Right. So she was betrothed and at 11, and she was thrust into this family, and
How horrible.
she had to survive. So she had become a terrible person just through her circumstances. But when I open up the project records of Bathory, Elizabeth Bathory communicates directly with me.
Then that's maybe what I'm picking up on, because I see you using the Akashic Records to do a film.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a film about Akashic Records, but
that is actually my future plans. I do want to
do it about Akashic Records. And I keep hearing the name Mary, or
Mary is my mom's name.
Your mom. Okay, so are you close with your mom?
I am close.
Yeah, so she's supportive of you as well with all this.
She is, yes. Yeah, both of my parents.
Someone else is intuitive, though. Was it your mom or your grandma?
My grandma Wanda.
Wanda.
Yes.
She's deceased.
She is deceased.
She's here.
Yeah. She's always with me.
She's trying to get into the... Everybody wants to get into the act. Wanda wants to get into the act. And they also are telling me about Joseph or John.
Yeah, Joseph is my...
Joseph, grandpa?
is my grandfather, and
Yeah,
that's
he's here.
Wanda's husband.
Yeah, I can connect with your energy easily because you're pure and you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you for letting me say all
Yes,
this
of
and do all this. So
course.
I feel like you're going to do something, and also with either virtual reality or some kind of technical something or another that, well, you're young, so you have plenty of time ahead of you to do all this. What? Okay, I didn't mean to read. I
No,
didn't
that's
plan on reading.
okay.
I didn't plan on it. So, one more thing. Are you going
Yes.
east? Or are you going out of the country, or are you going east?
Eastern Europe is
Eastern Europe. You're going there.
Yeah, I'm going to be moving there for several months.
Yeah,
to shoot
I
the
see you
season.
going east. Okay, so Eastern Europe. How fun.
Yeah.
You'll be safe.
Yes,
I think
I
your
feel that.
dad's a little freaked out about it.
that is true. I'm sure.
But you'll be safe and you'll be fine. And so is it because of the project with the lady who killed a bunch of people? Is that why you're going there?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
we're going to shoot in Romania.
I was going to say Romania. I just feel like this is going to be really a wonderful experience for you.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel it. It's really a dream come true.
And I see a guy that has a crush on you.
Yes. I know.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Is he involved with the filming?
He is
Or is
not.
he there?
He's there.
He's got a crush on you. You're going to have to keep your boundaries the way you want. He likes you. He likes you. And you're
I better
like,
not show him this interview then.
do you like him?
I do like him.
He seems
yes.
like he's very nice.
Yeah. I went to film school with him 12 years ago, and
He likes you.
yeah, we're reconnecting when
Yeah.
I move there.
Very nice. Take it slow. Take it slow, because also it'll be difficult, because I lived in the Netherlands for almost 10 years. I had TV shows there, and I thank God I've met people and had friends, but it can get a little lonely when you're in a different country, especially if they're speaking another language, and you want to grasp onto the people you already know, and it's good to also expand when you're there.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great experience for you. I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get back to the Akashic Records. So, so you gave us an example of how knowledge of the Akashic Records can help guide someone. But what are some of the most profound examples you've seen of people benefiting from knowing what the Akashic Records said? Do you have another really great example?
It's something that just recently happened, and I was teaching a class, and the students were doing their exercises in their records, and one of the students was asking questions and receiving information, and at the end, she said, "I love you. Thank you, I love you." And they said, "That's all we are." And I was like, oh my God, that is so profound. I can't believe that.
It is.
And I think that's the most beautiful thing about the records is you're going to have an incredible experience working in your records or having someone read your records, but when you're able to experience all of the light and love that is in the records, it is so healing.
How can we, CharVision people and me and Elisa and John, how can we do this? Is there a way to do it on our own, or do we have to be like protected and taken by a guide, or
No.
How do we do this?
And I would love to teach you guys.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay, go.
Well, it's a 9-hour. No, but
I got through college on Cliff Notes. We can do this.
no, but I can teach you how to use the prayer, and you will be able to access your records. That's all it takes.
Okay, what's the prayer?
So the prayer is it's a little long.
Okay.
And there's certain.
Is it on your website?
It's not on my website, but it's on Linda Howe's website. Linda Howe is the founder of this prayer.
Okay, but we want your website.
Okay.
What's your website?
So my website is www.justbee true TRUE the number 2 YOU. So .com. So it's justbetruetoyou.com.
Oh, that's a great website. I have a new website. It's called IamFat.com. I have been eating so much. Anyway, forget about that. So we access Linda Howe's prayer.
Yes. So
then what do we do?
Yeah. So you can actually find her prayer. It's the Pathway Prayer Process to access the heart of the Akashic Records. You can find it anywhere online. It's everywhere. If you just did a Google search, you would find it. But when you're reading yourself, you say it a little bit differently than if you're reading someone else. So if you're reading yourself, you're saying everything out loud.
Okay.
But then there's a certain verse that you're saying 2 more times silently. And in that verse, you're inserting your current legal name. And then as soon as you've said it 3 times, you're announcing the records are now open and you're in.
Wow.
You are in. And you can start to feel the shift. Like you just kind of like...
Well, my sister's taken me to past lives, and Brian Weiss, I helped him once. I was supposed to be aiding him. Do you know who Brian Weiss is? He wrote Many Lives, Many Masters.
Yes.
I was supposed to be helping him. I was passing out papers. He said, "Will you watch everybody's purses while I'm regressing people?" And because he regressed 200 people all at once, and it was really fascinating. And I was supposed to be the purse watcher, and all of a sudden he says, "Now you're relaxing. Breathe deeply. You're in a garden. I'm seeing this garden." All of a sudden, boom, I'm out, and I was out for the whole time. If someone's purse got stolen, I have no idea. But I suppose if we are open to that, we can do this on our own. But is it safe? Do we do a white light of protection? Do we?
Yes, you absolutely are safe. There's the only darkness you may experience is like a lower vibration connected to an emotion, and you're usually releasing it. So I start to see these like kind of black splotches,
right?
And I've asked what that is, and they've told me it's exactly what I had just shared, that it is an emotion connected to a lower vibration feeling, and that someone is releasing that. So it's really
so
great.
Thank you for letting us know that.
Yes.
So we can say, go away. We're releasing you, emotion.
Yeah. And you don't even need to acknowledge it. It just goes away.
It just goes away, of course, because thoughts have power.
Yeah.
Thoughts create reality. So so we can do that. And then by the way, I don't have a new website called IamFat.com. but you can go to char.net and you can watch this. If you're missing this, you can watch it on my CharVision channel. But now, because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to want to find out more about you, Helen. Give us your website again.
So it is justbetruetoyou.com.
Justbetruetoyou.com.
And then it's BEE and the number 2.
Is there one? Oh, it's on the website. Oh, it's on our screen.
Yep.
And is there any? Duh. And oh, thank you, John. And is there one last thing you can leave us with that we should all know about, or that you wanted to share that I didn't ask?
Oh, wow. So many things. One last thing. I just want to say that really every day is a blank slate, that you can always start over, and just allowing yourself to be present and be in the moment. I know that sounds cliche, but it is so true.
No, it's so important. Do you do yoga in the morning?
I do yoga, but not every morning.
Yeah, because my sister got me to do it, and it helps you stay in the present.
Yeah.
It helps you, or balancing chakras every morning.
Right.
Yeah. It's important to do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you really have taught us a lot.
Thank
and
you.
I really appreciate you being here, and I'm excited for you to go to Romania.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Do you know there's a place in Romania that has something called Geravital, and if people have MS, it's something that has helped people control or cure their MS.
No.
And it's in Bucharest. It's called Clinique Voltapane. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but maybe there's somebody watching that's going to need that knowledge.
Yes.
Okay. I am true to you. What is it? I am.
Just be true to you.
Just be true to you.
Yes. And B is my nickname, so that's why bees are so everywhere.
That's your sign. That's your energy sign. Like if you see a bee.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I get that. That's really lovely. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
Oh my goodness, you're in trouble. There's a guy in Europe that really is going to go after you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate
Thank
you being
Shar.
Oh, don't go away.
It's a pleasure.
Don't go away. Seriously, I'm going to tell you what we got coming. We've got, really, you want to hear about this? I have a holistic healer coming. Don't go away.
Can you play this short?
Hey, everybody. You probably think I only do individual readings, but sometimes I get a message for everybody. And I wrote a poem that was channeled through me, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called Until We Meet Again by Shar Margolis, a message from heaven. My work is done. It's time to leave. Know that I am also missing you as you grieve. I completed my karma on the earth, and now it is time for my rebirth. I'm flying with eagles and dancing on stars. Please know that I haven't gone far. The love we have will carry us through until the day I am again with you. What an amazing journey this passing over can be. I am in good company. I know you hurt, but please trust me. Our journey together is for eternity. So until the day our souls reunite, stay peaceful and well, and use your spirit sight. I will bring you signs from up above, a butterfly, a bird, my sign of love. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue to pray. When it is your natural day to graduate from the earth, look for me in the bright white light. We have completed our purpose, and all will be right. This is handmade. It's signed by me. It's an affordable gift for any occasion. Just go to shar.net and click on store. Thank you. Okay. Hi, everybody. We have somebody on Skype right now. Now, her name is Teresa Jane, and she's been a holistic healer and a spiritual counselor and ceremonialist for over 20 years, and her practice is based in Ojai. Teresa, are you there?
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much for being here. What is a ceremonialist?
Well, basically, it's someone who holds everything as sacred, and you make up ritual and ceremony for whatever steps we take in our lives. So every time a big change occurs, or marriage or a baby's born, but it's also different stages in our lives where we go from being a maiden to a woman, or we go from... I'm sorry?
I said that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, and you're from Detroit.
Yes, the Detroit area.
I'm from Detroit.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
excited. So you're a founding member of Detroit's Earthwalk Spiritual Center in Michigan. Is that what Diana's involved with?
Yes, it is.
Oh, she's lovely.
Yes.
She's a lovely girl. Diana's a friend of mine. Okay, so, are you in Ojai now or San Francisco?
I'm in Ojai now.
Okay, and tell us what you're doing there.
Well, I have a healing practice here, and I started a school 2 years ago. It's a mentorship program for healers of all modalities, and it's not like any other school that's out there, I think. It's very small. I work with a small group of people, and they interview with me to begin with the mentorship program. And basically I read their energy and listen to what they have to say, and design the whole curriculum around what it is that they're trying to accomplish. And
wow. And then they're healers?
They're healers of different modalities, but they're also artists. I think that healers are people who hold the space for healing to occur. And sometimes people do it through their writing or their artwork.
Right.
It's not all just hands-on work.
I agree with you. That's wonderful. So you help people bring out the best of their intuitive, natural gifts.
Right.
Or their creative gifts.
Exactly. The gift they were born to share with the world.
And that's so wonderful because, so many people live their lives and don't really do what they love to do or want to do. And you're blessed and I'm blessed to be able to do what we love, but so many people aren't.
Yeah. Well, luckily I had wonderful teachers who found me when I wasn't doing what I was meant to do and had no idea that I was a healer, and they assisted me like I want to assist others.
I see here that you do craniosacral work.
Right. That's the base of my practice, but I have a lot of other tools in my tool belt that I've gathered.
Wow. So you instinctively know who needs what and when and how, right?
Well, it's kind of a team effort. I use my guides and my angels and all the powers that be to kind of help me discern what's going on with each individual that comes to see me.
That people are lucky when they get to see you. How do people find you?
I'm on Yelp.
You're on Yelp. What is like? Is it do you have a website? Do you have a telephone number?
Yeah, my telephone number is 805-794-0232.
805-794-0232.
Right.
Okay.
And my website is weavesfire.com.
Oh, it's up on the screen, everybody. So that's how people can see you. And then do you make appointments with people so they can come in and meet with you, or how does that work?
Yeah, they just call, and I have regular hours that I work for my practice. And then the school, Earth School, is only about once a year I'll take on new students. And I work with them for about 9 months. And then they can either come back and continue, or it starts in September every year.
So do these people end up coming back, or they might get everything they need right there and then?
Yes.
And
Both of those are true. Yeah.
Right, but I can see that you're like a good, honest person. So if you think someone needs it, you'll tell them, and if they don't need it, you'll tell them.
Right.
It's like a good psychologist. If they say, you know what, you're healed, you don't need to come anymore, I'm done seeing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating, and it's wonderful, the work that you're doing. And so in September, do you already have people lined up for this?
No, because we're right in the thick of it with these students, so I'm just focused on the students I'm working with right now.
Right.
It takes a lot of time and energy to hold the space for their Earth School. Once you do the ceremony to come into school, we do a Native American pipe ceremony to come in.
Do you do sweat lodges too?
Yes.
Wow.
I pour sweat lodges and
wow.
Yeah.
I've never done that, but I've heard so many. Well, Elisa's going like this. You've done it? Elisa's done it. Oh, wow. For 5 years. Okay. Do you lose weight? That's what I want to know. Do you lose weight when you do it? Well, you get rid of bad things, right? If there is anything bad.
Yeah, you let go of what you don't need,
Right.
and you gain what you do need.
Wow. Well, I am so grateful that you wanted to come on. And for everybody at home, Teresa has the Earth School in Ojai, and if you want to hook up with her, her information's on the bottom of the screen. And Teresa, thank you so much. I wish you well in everything you're doing.
Thank you so much, Char. It's
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you.
Oh, it's so my pleasure. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, now I have a reading, which I didn't know I had a reading today, but I'm excited because a handsome young man just walked in here.
Well, thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Ryland.
Ryland.
Yes.
Wow, Ryland's adorable. Can you see him, guys?
Well, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, so Ryland, I just need you to be open-minded about everybody living and deceased and
Okay.
the names of people, but don't blurt out any names. But if more than one person share the same name or initial, if you could let me know that, that'll help me, okay?
Okay.
So I just need you to be open about everybody. Now, do you have somebody? I'm seeing somebody else who's an R initial. That's not you. Do you have family that's an R?
I don't. Well, I have an. Yeah.
Is that a male?
Yeah.
Is it spelled R-A or R-I or just starts with R?
Just starts with
Is
R.
he a Robert or R-O?
Yeah.
Ronald, Roy?
Yeah.
Is that your dad?
No, he's
Who is that?
my uncle.
Your uncle. Where is
Yeah.
he?
In Utah, I believe. I'm actually
so
not super close to him.
You're not
though.
close to him. That's
No.
okay. But you're not supposed to be seeing him, or there's not a family thing coming up where you would be connecting with him, right?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of. There could be
Okay.
some weird things going on. You never know.
Okay. Are you in the process of putting together something for TV?
Kind of.
Or-
yeah. I mean, it's
I
production.
see you,
yeah.
I see you in production. I see you do. Is it TV or film or internet?
It's internet. Yeah. Well, like TV for internet.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna that there's a. Are you producing this?
I'm not. I'm not producing
But
it.
you're on it.
Well, I guess you could say I'm like a producer in some sense, but I'm more.
I feel
in
like
front
this
of
is
it.
taking off. Is it taking off? Is it starting to take off?
I would like to say yes. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this is something that's going to be valuable to you. Who is M? Is it, or M or J? I'm seeing a J and an M initial.
Well, one of the persons I work with has the name that starts with J. Well, actually, two of them.
Is there a J O?
Yeah.
Like a John or Joe or Joan or Joanne? I don't know the name, but
There's a
it's
J-O,
J-O.
yeah.
And is that a male or female?
There's actually two with J-O that
Is
are
there like
pretty important in our
Is there like a
office.
Jody or a Joan? I don't know the name, but it's J-O.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone's name Joe or it's just J-O something?
J-O something.
Is with an R in it?
Yeah.
Like Jordan or Jory or J-O-R?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like these people did they just come up with a new process for you or a new idea for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like they're trying to escalate your presence.
Okay. Yeah.
And I feel like what they're doing with it is an idea that will help you.
Okay. I like that.
But
There is a lot, like everything you're saying. There's like things. Who knows if it will anything will actually take off? But yes.
Yeah, but I feel like you cannot give up on this.
Okay.
I don't know if you get to a point where you're saying, "Oh, I don't really want to do this anymore," or this seems stupid, or it's not what I planned, or I feel like you're getting a little frustrated.
I don't get frustrated, but I get like I need to be 10 steps ahead of myself.
Okay, because it's important for you to keep moving forward on this. And also, is there another person they're bringing on the air with you, like somebody else that would be with you or
Yeah.
on the air with you?
Yeah.
Do you guys get along?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like there needs to be some. I think I just struck a chord. I feel like there needs to be some communication, like some understanding of communication with this person.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lack of communication, or you can't let egos get in the way of this, or not that yours is in it, but you can't. I don't know if somebody's insecure or they're having a hard time communicating, but
Right.
they need to know that everybody's in this together and this is a team effort.
Okay.
But I feel like they might cause you some grief
Caused me some grief.
or frustration.
I could see what you're saying, but
But they're okay now, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's good. Just keep the energy positive with this. They're showing me SC.
I see.
S or C. Who is that? Is that your mom? Is that
No.
Or K or C or S or C? Or is there a last name SC? Your last name's not an S or C.
No.
And the person that you're working with isn't?
No. No.
No?
Not that I can think of any S.
Is there is the J-O last name an S or C?
No.
Okay, I'm mixed up. I feel like there's someone who's going to be helpful to you that's an S or C. Are you guys talking about making money now or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
very much so.
Are you doing anything? I feel like there's an S or C person that will be involved in making money. I don't know if they're going to be a legal person or an accountant person or what, but there's an S or C person that's going to help you around making money or protect you with making money. And where's David or Danny or David or D?
I have a best friend that starts with a D.
Your best friend's a D.
Yeah.
Is he supporting you with this?
It's a girl, but yeah.
Or is she supporting you with this?
Yeah, very much so.
Is she going to be on it with you?
No.
But she's helping you, or she's just being a friend, a good
Yeah.
friend.
Just
I think
always around.
I feel like she's okay. I feel like she's going to try to be helpful to you.
Okay.
But she's your best friend. Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Is there N in her name or an R in it?
Yeah.
Which?
An N.
It's not Danielle or Daniela. Daniela. Danielle. Okay, yeah. She will be helpful to you. Do you have plans with her to go somewhere tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like to go to food or to go eat?
Yeah.
Like meet her for lunch or meet her for breakfast or dinner or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see this. I see you. And also, who's uncertain about the home of where you're living? Like, are you wanting to change your home or is she changing her home or do you have roommates?
Yeah.
I feel like there might be a change of people in the home or roommates or a change of somebody moving or changing. The living conditions look like they're changing.
Okay.
And who's a slob? Somebody's a slob.
Well, most people I make be slobs in their own rooms, but I make the people.
And what happened with the refrigerator?
Nothing. No, nothing. Like sometimes one of the roommates throws like leftovers out of other people's, but
yeah, okay, because I see like there was an issue about the refrigerator. I don't know. Well, of course, there probably always would be in a with roommates. And what's either are you doing going on the road or traveling to Vegas or traveling to Utah or traveling to mountains?
I was over the holidays. But now I don't have plans to leave. I'm stuck here for a while.
Okay,
I
but
think.
what, you were by mountains or you traveled to mountains?
Yeah, over the holidays.
Was it Vegas or was it to the mountains?
It was to the mountains.
Okay. You need to realize that what you're doing is futuristic, and that the way it's being done, that people don't really know. It's like the Wild Wild West. Nobody really knows what they're doing with internet stuff.
Right.
And down the road there's going to be rules, and it's better that you got in on the ground floor where there aren't like FCC rules or other rules that will get in your way.
Uh-huh.
And that and patience. They're saying you need to be patient, and something's going to reinvent. You're going to be either reinvented or they'll keep reinventing something around you. Just be flexible. Just go with it. Do you have like a lot of followers on?
I wouldn't say a lot. Building, not a lot, but
Okay.
building.
Yeah, it's. I feel like you should work more on that. Are you
Okay.
working more on that? Are you doing
Yeah,
blogging? Are you doing, I don't know, Periscope? Are you doing anything like that?
Well, I've been like, personal branding a lot lately. That's something I've been
you
thinking
need to
about
do
a lot.
more with this because this is going to help you with product. You want to do product lines?
Yeah. I want to turn things into brands.
Yeah. I feel like you need to, because I'm seeing you going to a show, like I keep seeing Vegas, and I don't know why, but like a show where they sell product, or a show where they do internet, or a show where they feature,
Okay.
you're involved with something like that. And then I see, do you have somebody deceased? Do you know the people deceased around you?
No. I've only had like one real death in my life that I.
Was it a grandparent
No.
that was,
no.
or a friend?
Friend.
So it was someone who didn't grow old.
Yeah.
I didn't give you their initial while we've been talking, right? It's not the same as anyone else.
No.
And is there an A or M with that person?
An A.
Starts with A?
Last name, yeah.
The last name starts with A. I feel like they're trying to come in to me to let you know that they're okay. But this was an unexpected death, right?
Yeah.
Was there an accident? Was there an accident, like a car accident or an accident?
Yeah.
And that's how they died?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever talk to their parents?
Well, he actually lived with me for a while in middle school, and then, because he was from St. Louis, moved to Colorado, and then he was living with another family. So I talked to the family that he was living with when it happened.
I feel like he's tried to connect with people. I feel like he's made lights go on and off, or I feel like he's tried to connect. Have you felt his spirit?
Yeah, I feel him every once in a while. Like, just random things, like things that just randomly he'll like pop into my mind, and I'm like, oh, that
Right,
yeah.
and that's him, and he's
Yeah.
coming to visit. Yeah. Are you constantly on your phone?
Yeah. And if I'm not on my phone, I'm on a computer, or I'm on technology. Yeah.
I feel like he wants to help you. I feel
Yeah.
like his spirit wants to help you. I feel like he really loved you.
Yeah, we were like brothers.
Yeah. And I feel like he's thanking you because you helped him get through stuff. He didn't have the love and support that you had.
Yeah.
And he's thanking you for helping him. Why does he show me an M? Is your mom an M, or your grandma an M? I don't know.
I can remember a girl he dated that started with an M.
Was she M-A-R?
Mm-hmm.
Like Mary or Marie? M-A-R or something? Did they break off?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking up on this. Did she contact you after he passed?
I wouldn't say me directly, no. But there was like Facebook not like directly to me, but
There was some
among.
connecting. So.
Yeah.
L. Is there L in her name, or
No.
or is there an L person? I don't know what he's telling me. L. That's okay. I don't know what I'm getting with
so.
this. But I feel like he's at peace, and I feel like he knows that you still pray for him, that you think of him with positive.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's tried to make himself known to you, like either TV's going on and off, or lights go on and off, and you go, oh, that's him.
When strange things, like weird things happen that I'll think about, but I never really connect it back to him.
Well, I feel like that's his way of connecting to you. And who's Chris?
One of my bosses.
He's one of your bosses now?
Mm-hmm.
And you're on good terms with Chris, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Chris is going to help you. I feel like everybody's working really hard to make this successful. So I wish you well with this. But don't give up and don't get frustrated.
Okay.
Everything will come in time if you can be patient. With
Right.
patience and confidence and time, and it'll all come together.
Okay.
All right?
I like it.
I love it. I'm happy for you. Thank you.
It was good to meet you.
It's so my pleasure, sweetheart. You're adorable. Thank
I like
you.
your talk.
Oh, thank you. This is Sunny.
So cute.
He's my psychic sidekick. Okay, everybody. Are we wrapping it up? Oh, another CharVision is wrapping up. Thank you for being here. If you're in a snowstorm, stay inside and take care of yourselves. And we'll see you soon on CharVision. Go to char.net if you miss any of the episodes. You can watch it. Thanks.